Hello, Liberty Pals friends. I'm missing you all so much. I hope y'all are having a great time at home with your family. I hope you're staying safe and well. I wish I could see you face to face, and maybe we can soon. Well, everybody's having so much fun with these videos that I felt like I had to get in on the action. So I just thought since Mother's Day is coming up this week, it would be a great time to do something just for the moms, and we'd have a little cooking lesson. Several of you have texted me about recipes or emailed me, and I know most of you know that I cook for our church on Wednesday night. And so this is one of my family's favorites, one of the church's favorites. Just seems like everybody's favorite to eat like for special holidays or special events. And I want to say thank you to my sweet daughter Ashley. She's taping this for us. She would be helping me cook, but she's busy holding the iPad right now. All right, so we're going to get started. This is a chicken that is wrapped in bacon. It has cream cheese, and then it has a gravy over it. It's real simple to make, but it's kind of a real kind of a fancier dish. So we're going to get started. I'm going to make 6 pieces, and so I've got 6 pieces of bacon laid out. You can see that, and I've got just 6 boneless chicken breasts. So on each piece of bacon, I've laid out 1 chicken breast that I've washed and dried and patted off. Okay, so we're ready to go. All right, so in the middle of the chicken, I've cut just a little thin slice of cream cheese. And I'm gonna lay it right in the middle of the chicken breast, okay? In each piece, I'm gonna lay 1 piece of cream cheese. It really doesn't matter how thick or thin, or really, if you don't even like cream cheese, you don't have to put it in there. It just gives it a little extra taste. And I like to use kind of a thinner chicken breast. Some of these were a little thicker. I had to cut a little bit of it off. So, all right, so once you get your cream cheese in there, you're gonna take the chicken and the bacon. You're gonna take the bacon and just wrap it kind of tightly around the chicken breast, okay? So you're gonna wrap it up, and I kind of secure it with a toothpick. And I've got a bowl that I've sprayed with Pam, because your gravy is probably gonna make a mess in that bowl. So we're still rolling very tightly. And there's our second piece. And you can put them kind of closer together because they're gonna shrink up as they cook. So here we go, rolling all 6 pieces. Like I said, this is really not hard to do unless you're cooking for a massive crowd. I have cooked 350 pieces at one time. That was a lot. By the time I got through with that, I didn't even want to see another chicken breast.
I don't recommend that.
All right. So here we go. We're putting it kind of close together in our pot. I'm making 6 pieces. It's probably just going to be me and my husband and Ashley to eat, but we always love leftovers of this. So I'm cooking us an extra piece for tomorrow night or another night that we don't want to eat it. All right, on our last piece, rolling it up. And also, if you think your little ones wouldn't like this bacon and the chicken and all that, you can just put them a couple of chicken tenderloins, like boneless tenderloins in here, because it's delicious in that gravy, and all the children at church love that. So I'm gonna walk over to the sink, wash my hands real quick, get all this chicken stuff off of them. Okay. Now the next step is we're just going to salt and pepper our chicken. And I do want to tell y'all about a little secret that I love. I buy this at Piggly Wiggly over there in Liberty Park, at the River Run Piggly Wiggly, and it's just kosher salt and pepper that they have mixed up in little containers. And I use it on everything I cook, whether it's gravies or soups or meat or vegetables. So I keep it in my salt container. And you can buy, it's backed by the meat department. Somebody there, I think, just makes it up and they sell it really pretty cheap. So, all right, so I'm just gonna get some and kind of coat my chicken pretty good. It's just a great mixture of salt and pepper already together. Now, sometimes if I want things real peppery, I'll sprinkle a little more pepper on it, but I don't think I will for this chicken. So we're just going to salt each piece really well. I feel just like Paula Deen.
My friends call her Paula Deen.
All right, now we're going to make our gravy. Got our chicken all ready. I've got 2 small cans of cream of chicken soup. So we're going to put that in our bowl. And you need at least 16 ounces of sour cream. Sometimes if I'm making like a big quantity at church, I'll use half cream of chicken and half sour cream. But this has got a little bit more cream of chicken than we're going to have sour cream, but it's okay. But you want to make sure you have enough. Like I said, if you use 2 small cans of cream of chicken, you got to have at least 16 ounces of sour cream. Now this is not your low-fat meal, but it's good. Okay, then I normally put half and half milk, but I don't have half and half milk right now. I only have whipping cream. So I'm going to put a little, we use 2% milk. I'm going to put about 3/4 whipping cream and the rest 2% milk. And that's about a cup of milk that I'm going to pour in the bowl. Okay, so just get your whisk it around.
So what kind of milk would you normally use?
I normally would use half and half. That's what I use at church, is half and half. But I use any kind of milk. If I don't have whipping cream or half and half, I might have evaporated milk. I'll use that. I hardly ever have whole milk, but you could use whole milk. So your gravy's going to be kind of thick. Or you can use 1% milk. You can use any kind of milk you want. All right, now we've got it mixed up really well, really smooth. And we're just going to pour this over our chicken. This is going to make some yummy gravy. So you want to have like just coat your chicken really well. You want to have like some mashed potatoes, or some people like it over rice. You know, you'll put your rice or your chicken, or your potatoes on your plate, put your chicken on top, and then a big old scoop of this gravy. Okay, so now I'm just going to take it over. I'm going to put it in the oven. I've got the oven on 350 degrees. So we're just going to put it in our oven uncovered. And I'm going to set my timer for 45 minutes. So what we're going to do is after 45 minutes, we're going to take it out and turn it over, because your bacon's going to start getting crispy on top. We'll take it out, turn it over, and then cook it for 45 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break, and I'll see you back in 45 minutes. Okay, friends, here we are back. I made a couple of changes. When I put the chicken in the oven, I didn't realize the chicken breasts were going to take up quite so much room, so I got me a bigger pan to put in, so that you'll have a little bit of room in between for the gravy to seep in and for the chicken to cook good. So it's cooked 45 minutes, and I turned my oven up a little bit to 375. It was on 350. So I think it's going to be better if you cook it on 375. My ovens at church cook a lot faster than my ovens here, so I'm just barely, gently turning it over so you won't mess your bacon up. So see how that bacon's not cooked at all on that side, really. So just going to turn it over. And now it's ready to go back in our 375 oven for about 45 more minutes, okay? So we'll see you back in 45 minutes. Okay, Mom, so we're back, and our chicken has cooked 45 more minutes, and you can see how brown the bacon is, and that's what you want. You want a good, nice, crunchy bacon. So I'm going to transfer it back into our other pan that looks a little bit nicer, just so it'll be ready to serve tonight. Your gravy's all good and yummy looking. See how the chicken does shrink up a little bit when it cooks? This will be, like I said, very yummy over some mashed potatoes or just over some instant rice. Now I've got some vegetables that I need to cook in my fridge, like some squash and Brussels sprouts and stuff like that. So that's probably what we're gonna have. We may not even have any mashed potatoes or anything. We may just, I'm gonna pour that good gravy over here because you don't wanna lose that. See how yummy that looks? Okay, so that will make a great Mother's Day meal. I know you don't want to cook on Mother's Day, but you could fix the chicken the day before and then just have some, be ready to go into the oven and have your husband or somebody cook the sides and put the chicken in the oven on Mother's Day. Would be a great dish. But I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have making it, and hopefully we will see you soon. Bye-bye.